this is a 10-minute short yoga flow, so great for first thing in the morning, or if you've just got 10 minutes to spare somewhere in the middle of the day. So make sure you have a blanket, just for knee support, and let's begin. So you can take your blanket and sit on it. Just to start with, just lift the hips off the ground, and you can sit cross-legged or extending the legs out straight. So we're just going to start with a little bit of breath work, just for presence. So just closing down the eyes. Draw a nice deep breath in, and exhale, release the breath out. So breathing in and out through the nose. Exhaling out. Let's take 3 more breaths, inhaling and exhaling. Softening the shoulders, inhaling and exhaling. Last breath, inhaling and exhaling. As you open up your eyes, let's move the arms as well. As you inhale, reach your arms up overhead, your hands together to touch over the head, and exhale down through the center. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead, stretch through the side body, draw the palms to connect, and exhale through the center. Inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, lengthening, exhaling, drawing down through the middle. One more, inhaling and exhaling. Just crossing the legs the other way, or if they're extended out, just keeping them where they are. Bring your right hand to the floor, take your left arm up and over you as you extend through the left side of your body, reach through the left fingertips and breathe into the left side waist. Soften through your right shoulder, through your right elbow. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Come back to the center. Bring your left hand to the floor, reach your right arm up, soften through your left shoulder and your left elbow. Inhale and reach and stretch through the right side of the body, stretch through the fingertips, breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Come back to the center. Tail twist through the spine, bring your left hand across to your right knee. Take your right hand behind you, sit up nice and tall and start to exhale slowly, twisting around to the right. Lifting up through the crown of the head. Feeling this twist through the belly, through the spine, from the navel, and then unwind, come back to the center. Switch to the other side, bring your right hand to your left knee, your left hand behind, inhaling, sitting up tall, exhaling, turning to the left. Breathing in and breathing out. And then inhaling, coming back to the center. So we're going to come onto hands and knees. This is where the blanket can be quite useful. So you might want to unroll your blanket and place your knees on your blanket, or just have it to hand next to your mat. So as we come onto hands and knees, we start to move through some cat-cows to warm up through the spine. So hands under shoulders, spread out through the hands, knees under the hips, and shins back behind the knees. On the inhale, lift the chin, lift the chest, and looking up. And on the exhale, starting to round the back, tucking the chin, emptying the lungs of air. Inhaling, lifting the chin, looking up. Exhaling, emptying the lungs as you round the back like an angry cat. Inhaling. And exhaling. One more, inhaling, stretching out through the front of the body. And exhaling. Good, coming back to neutral. You bring the right foot forwards in between the hands. Then rise up and bring the hands onto the hips. On the next breath, float the arms up overhead. Draw the arms alongside the ears and reach up towards the sky. So the little fingers towards each other, palms facing in. Lengthen through the side body and lift. Shoulders are soft away from the ears. And then we're going to move into a twist. So bring your left arm straight forwards. Start to turn your body to the right and take your right arm back. On your next breath, bring your right arm back up, your left arm back up, facing forwards, and then bring your hands down. Slide the right knee back and switch over to the other side. Step the left foot forwards and rise up. Find your balance. And inhale, float your arms all the way up. Lengthen through your side body, draw the arms by the ears. And then reaching your right arm straight forward, start to turn and reach your left arm back, twisting. Drawing the left arm up and the right arm up, back to face the front. And then exhaling, drawing your hands to the floor. So you're going to come into downward facing dog. Spreading out through the hands. We're going to tuck the toes. Lift the knees and the hips. And start to push the hips all the way back as you draw your head in between your arms. Walking your feet back. And perhaps pedaling out through your heels. So bending your right knee, bending your left knee. Stretching through your calves. Stretching through your ankles. And then just start to walk your feet towards your hands and rolling slowly up to standing. So come all the way up to stand. And come to bring the feet about in a hips distance apart. Ground through the feet. Lift up through the crown of the head, soften the shoulders. And then on the inhale, we're going to reach the arms all the way up. Bring the hands together and exhale down through the centre. Inhale, reach the arms all the way up. And exhale down through the centre. Let's do one more. Inhale, reach the arms all the way up. And exhale down through the centre. We're going to bring the hands onto the hips. So moving to the side. So we're going to come into a chair pose. We're going to bend our knees and sit back as if we're sitting into a chair. So we're going to bend the knees, start to stick the bottom back, the tailbone back. And then give your toes a wriggle just to check that all the weight's in the heels. Take the gaze forwards and then reach the arms up towards the ceiling. Holding here as you draw your belly in, press down into your heels, take one more breath. And then pressing through the ground, come all the way up and then release your arms. Let's bring the toes and heels together, coming into a balance. So we're going to press down into your right foot and lift your left heel. So to start with, for a low tree, turn your left knee out to the side and bring your heel to your ankle. If this feels okay and you feel steady, perhaps move your foot up to your calf. If this feels steady, maybe move your foot up to your inner thigh. This is not an option. Stay low with the foot to the calf or to the ground. So you're going to bring your hands to heart centre. Fix your gaze ahead of you on something that's not going to move. And try and maintain the strength and stability and grounding through your lower body as you feel light and lift up through the crown of the head. If you feel comfortable, reach your arms up overhead. Let the arms float apart, let the hands be soft, let the arms be light. And then draw the hands back together, back to the centre, and release your left foot down. So come to the other side, pressing into the left foot, lift the right heel, and just turn the knee out to the side, start heel to ankle. Same as the other side, if it feels okay, go up to your calf, maybe up to the inside of your thigh, draw your palms together. Find your focus, and your breath, not holding the breath. Reach the arms up overhead, part the palms, let the arms float out to the sides, soften the shoulders, maybe start to take the gaze up towards the ceiling, pressing your foot into your calf back into your foot. And then bring your hands together, and through the centre, and release. Taking a couple of warrior postures, so we'll come standing over the mat, and step the right foot forwards and the left foot back. Widening the feet about as wide as your mat, so your hips are aligned forwards in line with the front edge of your mat. And then taking a bend in your right knee. Press down into your left heel, and then sweep your arms up overhead. Arms alongside the ears, shoulders soft, palms turning in, and then start to take the gaze all the way up. Feel the energy as you press down into the ground. Feel as you're squeezing the legs together hands down to your hips. Move your right foot into the middle of your mat. Step your left foot back. So that your left foot lines up with the back edge of your mat, your right heel lines up with the centre of your left foot. So you're going to bend the right knee, and then stretch the arms straight out. So right arm forwards, left arm back, warrior two. Throw the tailbone down, lifting the lower belly up. Softening the shoulders. Take the gaze over the right hand, and press into the outer edge of your back foot. Take another couple of deep breaths here, inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling. Exhaling. Release your hands down, straighten your right leg. Switching over to the other side. Come to stand back in the middle of the mat and step the left foot forwards and the right foot back. So hips are pointing forwards, bend the left knee. Inhale, sweep the arms out, warrior one. Soften the shoulders down the back, reach up through the fingertips and ground through your back heel. Draw your lower ribs in. And then release your hands down. Moving into warrior two, bring your left foot more into the middle of your mat and then step your right foot back so your left heel lines up with your right arch. Bending into your left knee. And then reach the arms out, left arm forwards, right arm back. Take the gaze over your left hand. Just take another couple of deep breaths in here. And then release the arms and straighten the legs. So just coming down onto the mat for a final release before we rest. Come to sit on your mat, extending the legs out. So you can come and sit on a blanket. Just come pop the blanket underneath your seat. Stretch out the legs, just point the toes up to the ceiling, let the hands just rest by the sides of the body. So you're sitting up straight, sitting up tall. On your inhale, just float your arms up overhead. And as you exhale, just start to softly fold forwards. If there's tension in the back or in the hamstrings, just allow the hands to drop to the ground and just allow your body to round softly forwards. And on your next breath, coming up to sit. We're going to take the blanket out from underneath. And come and lay down for a few breaths. So come to lay down on your mat. Come and bring your hands onto your belly. And take a deep breath into the belly. And exhale. Move the hands up to the ribs. Take a big breath into the ribs. And exhale. Take the hands up to the collarbones. Take a big breath in. And exhale. Let the arms rest by the sides of the body. And take 5 deep breaths here. Allow the eyes to be closed. Fill the belly up with breath as you inhale. And exhale out to the lungs. Your last inhalation, exhalation, pull your knees into your chest, roll over to your right side, and then use your hands to come up to a seat. Come up and sit. Take another couple of breaths. Thank you. Namaste.